Hey, what is going on, everyone? Doing another late night stream. Ended up taking a little bit longer coming back into this than I had intended. Made some dinner, kind of cleaned up the house a bit. I'm just doing some general organization stuff. I'm getting stuff ready for putting my Game Boy together tomorrow. I've also got that I've been working on, getting a nice little clean space for that. This is called BZZZT. I got it a part of a handbag of Steam keys, and I ended up enjoying kind of playing through it, so I kind of want to do some more. I'll show off a few of the early levels, and then I'll just move right on into the meat and bones. So as you can see, I've already gotten through nearly halfway through the game. Just because I was already having a pretty fun time. I was just going to give it a few levels and then see how I felt there, but I just kept going. So as you can see, it's very pretty. It's honestly a very aesthetically pleasing game. I think it's my biggest favorite thing so far. The second being the controls. The controls just feel so smooth. So this is actually the first time I've been playing it tonight. Usually I don't play much of these type of games. Usually they're not the type of things I look for when it comes to gaming. That being said, I did play Super Meat Boy like a long time ago. I think it was one of my first Wii U games. I think it was one of them. And generally, I'm not too big on a lot of platformers. However, I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. That way I can, like, give my opinion on how I feel about it and everything like that. Plus, it'd be nice to showcase some of these smaller games, too. I kind of tend to like to go through these small games. I'm not always, like, keen to do, like, the big current things. So I thought it'd be pretty fun as well, because, once I start having to lock in for these levels, you're gonna see me get frustrated at some of this shit. One little oversight that you can kind of do is when you start unlocking new abilities. So like I've unlocked the double jump and the dash and things like that. You can kind of go back to the older stages and then complete them. Like there's been, and it treats it like you still just have the base upgrades. Like the base abilities at that time of the level. But no, we shouldn't add off a bit. Let's get into some of these harder levels that have been not played yet. And now that I'm actively streaming, and I'm definitely going to lose some motor function doing this. Oh, shit. Some of the levels are fairly short. Some of them go on for a little too long, in my opinion. But it hasn't been too many that's gotten, like, I felt like it was taking too long. It should be leading into a boss fight now. There's a little bit of story to it, but nothing like too big. Just as much of the story as it needs. I really love the pixel art in this game. It's so beautiful. It's very expressive, it's very, like, jumpy, and it's very, very detailed for what it is. Oh, shit. Oh yeah, this is a new segment. This actually probably would be good to play with like a SNES controller. I think it's on Switch as well. I gotta keep in mind that you restart the level if you take any damage. I didn't know if that was fully a thing for this little section too or not. Oh, fuck. Gotta make sure I don't run into these attacks again. There we go. I do very much appreciate how simplistic the backgrounds are, because I'm never a fan of shoot 'em ups that have like too much shit going on. So this is just a very nice, calm kind of backdrop. Hey, there we go. That's fun. I like that little mix-up. Ooh. But yeah, I'm genuinely surprised that this game doesn't have more attention on it. I felt it's very, very satisfying. And there's a few difficulties as well. I'm playing on the standard, which is normal. And it changes things up. I think it changes like enemy speeds up. And like the harder difficulties changes that you can't... oh fuck. You can't respawn after a certain amount of tries. And then easy has it where it's like you're given 3 chances per level instead of 1. I think I'm not paying attention to something there. And usually I try to come back and get the collectible stuff later on. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just being dumb with this. Holy shit. Yeah, I was running right into this mine without paying attention to it. Holy fuck. Okay, that's a little stinky. Holy shit, that got me. I did not expect them to do a charge like that. I wonder how many more upgrades you get throughout this. So far I've gotten the double jump, a little booster, but I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't many things left for me to unlock. Personally, I'm kind of fine with not having many things. Okay, that sucks. That way you can just focus on the main mechanics you have gotten. The trickiest level yet for me. I had one level that I spent a few times attempting, but I think this is the trickiest one for me yet. I'm not a fan of those new enemies that charge at you. They kind of don't seem to have too much of a rhyme or reason. I kind of wish they would put them in an area that lets you experiment with them first, instead of it being already far out this way. There we go. Maybe I'm missing something. I could very much be. For an introductory, I don't think it really worked too well. But I love how beautiful the animations are, especially for the bolts. Could just be being a sucker for like Ratchet and Clank bolts, but it just looks so beautiful. Ooh, that's coming close. As you can see, you have a wide range of control with this game. It's really impressive just how good this feels. I cannot state enough how well this actually feels. Give me just 1 second. There we go. Ooh. There we go. That guy was kind of easier to understand what he had going on for him. His eyes move back, so it's easy to tell what you're looking for. Also, these are some new mechanics. Doing the little drop down and stuff like that. That's new. Yeah, so far, like, most of the enemies have, like, a good... Holy shit, good to know. Most of the enemies have a really good interaction for, like, their essentially tutorial. Uh-oh. Good to know that this is an instant snipe if it hits you. Make sure I don't mess around with that. Also, you're able to do your jump outside of the dash, too. I do gotta remember that, because I'm very used to games where once you do your dash, you lose your jump. Ooh, shit. I'm not worried about that thing now. Gotta focus getting to the end. Ooh. Also, for this stream, I'm currently using the Ultimate 2C 8-bit Do controller. It's been kind of my staple controller I've been using for a little bit since my PS5 controller shit the bed. But it's pretty solid, I like it. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but for its price range and its ability to just kind of work with Steam fairly well, I like it. Ooh, get me out of here. There we go. That was a fun level. I think it's one of my favorites yet. Ooh, okay, it goes through enemies. Good to know. Okay, I need to hide from him underneath that little ledge. There we go. That's what you gotta do. It's me being stupid again. There we go. I should be able to double jump over him. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's... okay. Ooh, fuck. Okay, I was panicking. I was too busy focused on him. Depending on too, if people are interested, I'll probably go do some other games as well. I know it's very late for a lot of people to kind of just now tune into a stream. I don't expect to see many people tonight. But if I do, that'd be nice. And I can move on with some more of the variety handbag stuff. Ooh. There. Okay. So I gotta figure out how to properly dash under that. Okay, they kind of home in on you if you get too close to them, it looks. Ooh, that was close. Okay, this is scary. I have to assume I just immediately do 2 dashes. Oh. Whew. Oh, get me out of there. Alright, that's a cool level. It's challenging, but it was cool. Okay, here's the upgrade stations. What is this? Use jumping charge before multi-jumps for a limited time. Okay, like a jetpack almost. I'm not entirely sure if you need all of the bolts and the speedrun times either. I know there's some things, I don't know if it unlocks like extra levels or what, but I do know there is a little extra tab in the level select menu if you get a certain amount of items. Could always check that out after this. Because if this game's only got like 50 levels, we're coming through into the 30s now, so there's only 20 levels left. There we go. But yeah, this game's been really sick so far. I've really enjoyed this little bit of time I played. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a very long game. I think I've put like half an hour to an hour into it at this point, and I've already made it to like 30 levels in. I'd even recommend this to people who aren't really into platformers, because generally for me, I'm not too big into challenging platformers. But this has actually been like pretty fun. Ooh, and with a sucker punch there. Ooh, shit, I missed. Gotta get used to this extra little jump mechanic. There we go. There's the exit right there. Actually, don't need to do too much more. Question is, would I actually be able to get underneath them? I don't think I would be able to. I think I gotta go around. Ooh, oh, fuck. Only last second. There we go. I believe I should have this in the bag. There we go. Ooh. That's how they do it. They do it in like little waves. Ooh, they follow you. Okay, good to know. Kind of go up and down. I think you can actually do like an unlimited amount of dashes as well. Ooh, okay. You just can't do an unlimited amount of jumps. I wonder how many jumps this actually guarantees me. I don't know if there's a number I'm missing, or if it's just like a certain amount of time. I know it's your little UI indicator is your little floating jetpack underneath, but it's not a real measurement of time. There we go. Okay, I see. It's more jumps you have. Oh, it's not even the more jumps you have. It's I can see the timer now. Fuck. That's a little precisely timed there. Shit. Ooh, okay. Not doing too hot with this. Let me sit up here for a second. There we go. That's better. Ooh, ooh. That's a bit dirty. Oh, fuck. Okay. Fuck. Damn. That falling back to the beginning kind of killed my sales for this level. It was that laser beam that's right at the end that fucked me up. Because I was like, I jumped and I saw that and I was like, oh shit. So I was trying to keep my my guard on that, and then I accidentally went all the way back to the beginning. It's like, no. Whew. Okay, there we go. At least I know all the tricks of this level now. There's nothing that's gonna throw me off like that again. So hit this. Come down here. Yeah, see those lasers? That's what got me. I panicked and I jumped down to the wrong spot. But yeah, so kind of going into here, we're already mostly the way through. However, with how difficult some of these levels are starting to get, it's probably going to be fairly long too. Plus, here is the extra stuff too. There's some extra levels. That is like doing a certain amount of completion stuff. For this first thing is getting all of the little bolts, and then those little icons with the character's face. They are both getting the time and all of the bolts in one sitting, like at the same time. So I need to do more if I did want to do more of these, because there's a good handful of levels too outside of this. We've got another 25 like challenge levels outside of that, so that's pretty cool. Let me check something out real quick. Give me just 1 second. But yeah, this has been pretty great so far. I've been having a really good time with it. Give me just 1 second. There we go. So as you can see, I've not really completed any of these extra things. Let's go back to some easy levels real quick. See if I can get some of both of these completed at the same time. I wasted a few extra seconds there just kind of sitting. Did not complete that one on time. Also, I believe Y is just an instant restart button too, which kind of also gives me like Super Meat Boy vibes. Shit. I need that one extra bolt. There we go. Good shit. That's all that. Let's see, what's this? I won't try to 100% this or anything, but I do want to see how much I can get. Also, I hope everyone's having a good night so far. Enough to complete it? It was enough to complete it. Flawless run. Good shit. This is where you first get your double jump. There we go. Flawless as well. Now, these are very easy levels, all things considered. So this first selection of maps are going to be easy to complete. Oh fuck! I say that as I run into that. Banned, yeah, bro. Like you already know it, Adzy. The second somebody's like, "Hey, oh, you should add me on Discord," without ever saying a single message otherwise, it's like, fucker, you're a scam. Hope you're doing well today, my friend. I was watching TH's stream earlier. Look like there's a bunch of good messages. Those Discord guys and the view ones are everywhere on Twitch. Yeah, they're so bad. I have some what are they called? Like the bots and stuff that gets the spam guys, so they're completely fine. But the real humans who try to pretend to scam you, they're the ones they don't catch. It's like, man. Thankfully, they're always easy to wean out too. They're always like overly interested in the stuff you do. Oh shit. Guessing the Discord ones are a phishing scam, most likely. I think the ones with the Discord ones is either phishing scams or they're trying to sell you AI slop. Because I ended up tricking this one guy one time because they were trying to do that shit to me. And they're like, yeah, I've been watching a bunch of your streams, which it tells you who and what watches. And it was the first time they had ever like appeared. And yeah, super interested. Would you be willing to like chat on Discord? And then all they tried to do was just try to sell, like, yeah, I can make you a like a banner and stuff. And it's just AI. You look at it, it's just AI slop. I was like, no. Because I was curious because like, I was like, I wonder what they are actually interested in. But yeah, they're just trying to get you to buy slop. Yeah, it's very, very obnoxious. Dude, the shit with Discord right now too has just been atrocious. Ooh, new enemy types. Not seen these guys yet. It's so bad. It's like, bro, it's like they don't just attack one anymore either too. They'll just attack like a bunch of them in droves. Like, I'll wake up and I'll just see I'm added in like 10 different Discords. Shit. It's like even tiny ones too. It's like they just manage to find their way into all of them. Oh. These guys are a little scary. Hey, welcome in, TH. Good stream you had earlier. Huh. Oh shit. I thought I had more space there. But yeah, it's just wild how bad the Discord bots and shit have gotten. Every time Brandon's like, that was Mr. Beast Twitter. I think Brandon. I do wonder if Brandon knows that is a scam though, or if he really does think it's Mr. Beast, or like a Mr. Beast account. I feel like Brandon to some extent knows it's a scam, but at the same time I do think he just likes to commentate on everything he sees. Ooh, got through that one, I think, first try. I don't even understand the concept of scamming. Yeah, that's true. Because especially with, like, Brandon, I'd fully believe it if he doesn't know the concept of scamming. Because he's still convinced that, like, anytime something happens to any of his accounts, it's Warner Bros. Or like McSmith. Oh shit, there's more. But he is aware there are good people and bad people. If we tell him they are bad people, he would understand. Yeah. Oh shit. Ooh, okay, that's the end of the level. Or the end of this segment. Ooh. Yeah, that was fun watching. It's nice seeing Merc's wheel getting a lot of use. It's perfect for those little stream nights because, like, do you have wheels set up for specific, like, if there's only 2 people playing versus like 3 and 4? Ooh, he got me there. Fuck. I'm too busy paying attention to the other shit. I don't need to deal with the AQZ at the end. Ping spikeage possible 6490. I wouldn't be surprised. I know 6490 has some really bad CPU spikeage. RMG's got some crazy updates. Really? What did I saw Scott had posted about there was something. It's like it has fuck, what's the term? Not seamless. Rollback. There we go. Thank you. It's got like rollback shit in it. So I heard about that. I'm glad that RMG's getting some cool shit. I've not touched RMG in a little bit. I mentioned it on a prior stream, but the reason why I haven't been doing too much N64 game stuff has been because I'm getting the mod retro, and when that comes out, I'm going to be playing like a ton of that. So I kind of want to like hold off before I'm like playing a ton, because like kind of how I'm doing the PlayStation Classics is how I plan on doing the mod retro stuff. So, like doing variety nights and things like that. Also, let me read some of this stuff too. It's just like Slippy's. Okay, that's really promising. RMG Normal has self-hosting. Slippy's nice like Melee netplay. Yeah, Melee's netplay is like fantastic. I don't remember if it still has the issue, but there was one point in Melee, the only desync that was happening with Slippy, I think, was Fox's tail. The physics to Fox's tail was desyncing, but I think they've gotten that fixed since then. But I remember seeing that. I was like, wow. Ooh. I may actually give the game Celeste a try at some point too, because I wouldn't be surprised if this game's like ooh shit, got some inspiration from Celeste, but I also don't know. But I hear Celeste is a really good, like, little mini platformer. I fucked up. But yeah, that shit's gonna be so amazing once it's fully all out. Ooh. Because that'd be so nice. And then thankfully with Merc's branch with Perfect Dark, it runs beautifully. It's so good. Ooh, shit, what the hell? Oh, maybe there's a timer on this. Okay, maybe the beeping is the timer. Have you played Ori? Yes, I have. I played Ori... Oh, man, when was it? I think I played Ori all the way back in 2015, I think. It was one of the few Xbox One games I actually had. No, it wouldn't have been 2015 then. Let me restart this. It would have been 2017 or 18, I think. Played on Xbox around 2018. Was Ori that game on Xbox 360? I can't remember if it was. Because Ori and the Blind Forest is a game where you're playing as this like little white rabbit. And it's kind of almost like a storytelling game in a way. Storytelling platformer. Really beautiful game. Because they had Ori and the Blind Forest, and then there was a new one that came out in 2020? Something like that. Oh my god. Get all the way down there to my first attempt, instantly smoked. But yeah, that game was really beautiful. But when it comes to platformers, they're generally something I don't really play too many of. Like, especially this type, because it's kind of purposely made to be like hard. Like, they're like hard little bite-sized challenges. So they were never really something I played too much of. But, oh, Trials HD, so good. Limbo is great too. I did play through Limbo. I played that on PS4. DK Trilogy will always be king. Oh yeah. It's so funny. All of my branding and stuff is DK based. I'm terrible at Donkey Kong Country. One day, I need to go through and at least try to beat one of them. They've always been a game franchise that I've never been able to beat. I beat the DK Returns. That game's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, I've never beaten the original Country games. Oh shit. Oh, okay. DKC 1 is the easiest. Oh yeah, absolutely. Toy Story 2 is getting a remaster. Oh dude, I saw that. It was so funny because weren't we just talking about that shit too? I think we were literally just talking about it, or like a YouTuber I follow was talking about it. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta remember, I lose my jump as I get into here. So I actually need to time that. Jump up like this, hit this, and then pop back down. There we go. Ooh, okay, that's a bit... Okay, there we go. Fuck! I had it in the bag. The first level of Toy Story 2 is iconic. Oh yeah, it's so cool. I had watched Adzi play through it fully for the first time. It was so funny too because like the version differences in that game is wild. Even down to like the portrait art in that game is just weird. But that would be so sick to finally have like a really nice remaster. It's like one of the one series that you would never think was getting like a remaster, but here we are. There we go. I ain't getting that time. Holy shit. Oh, I could have. 1 second too late. That was a nice little challenging level. Holy shit. But yeah, this was a game I bought a ton of games through like a key hand bag or grab bag. Because I was like, funny enough, I had actually gotten those games. Oh fuck. Okay. I'd actually bought a bunch of these games, these little grab bag games, for streams. And I was playing this offline. I was like, let me check to make sure it actually works and everything like that, because this looks really solid. Like I was liking what I was seeing. And then it was like by the time that I was like, oh shit, I should be streaming this, I was already like halfway through the game. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, he's coming. But I ended up getting some fun little games to mess around with on stream. I think this is honestly probably the best one so far that I've seen that I got. Oh shit, I was not paying attention to the laser beams. I almost killed myself there. There we go. Hopefully that's not also a boss fight that leads into this. Been thinking of making some simple merch, but coming up with a good simple logo is killing me. I wonder what you could do. If you were, I don't know what type or brand or business that you're going through, but you could always do like, yeah, like TH. A minimalist design could be like the head. You could either just have like the head, could have like, if you're doing a more full on, like let's say you're doing like a custom full on hoodie or something like that. I feel like a hoodie would work for this. You could have it like Surface 2 themed, where it's just like the top of it's like the dark red and then the bottom's kind of like the white with the like the Surface satellite or something. But I also don't know what type of branding you're looking into doing. I'm hoping this doesn't lead into a boss. It'll be stinky if it ends up leading into a boss, because that's a big level to go up to a boss for that. Damn, obliterated him. Okay, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, I think if you were able to get like a full, if you, I don't know to the extent of what you do, but that could be cool, yeah. Surface satellite, yeah. Somewhere there's how you come up with that on the fly. I think they would be sick. Okay, I had a feeling that was gonna kill me. Ooh, shit, little homing guys. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, fuck. Yeah, just gotta do the, gotta do some GoldenEye, net play merch next year. A good website. Everything looks pretty good quality and pretty cheap. Ooh, okay. Nice. I feel like the biggest problem with a lot of YouTube merch is it's like, it's very expensive for what it's worth. So I feel like if you can get like a relatively cheap option, that's a good in between for that.
Easy push. Don't fail.
Oh shit.
Happy system.
It looks like I'm safe in these. Ooh, there we go. Keep it simple and cheap as possible. Yeah, that's understandable. Probably even do posters as well, if anything. I don't know what that magnet is. Kind of curious of what that magnet is now.
Easy push. Don't fail.
Shit.
Happy system.
He's like $14. Oh yeah.
Fail.
Shit. Ooh. Okay, I'm kind of messing up here. Okay, he does hit me. Full graphic t-shirt of this guy's face. Ooh, shit. I'd buy that. Could get one of the Dark Knight as well. Full black shirt, and then just have him looking directly at you. Oh shit. I'm doing a SSF holding a cigar. He's ripped as well. Oh, fuck, that hurts. I thought that was just a simple platform. You get that artist to commission a clean, minimal design for you. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Thank God this doesn't track how many times you've died in these levels, like Super Meat Boy.
Easy push. Don't fail.
There we go.
Happy system.
Okay. Oh shit, homing rockets. There we go, get me out of there. Yeah, that's kind of what I felt like. Super Meat Boy, most certainly. Oh, another upgrade. I love the art style for this game. It's so pretty. It just looks so good. Press this button. Oh. Yeah, I've been having a blast playing this so far. Even if I don't end up beating it or anything like that, I still fully recommend it. It slaps. Plus, I think it's on sale a lot, too. Here we go. Here. Also, hope you're doing well tonight, KZ Demon. All right. Bottom of the platform, spikes. Ooh, okay. I was paying attention to these. They rotate. But yeah, it's like the art style for this looks so beautiful. I love it. There we go. Oh, you chilly? And currently it's fairly hot here. We're hitting, I think it's like lower now, but it's sitting at 80 degrees in this room right now. Oh, here I just have out the shoes. Oh, that's fair. Ooh. Oh, damn it. Jumped right into it. Earlier car said 115. Yeah, I believe it. It was disgusting out today. So there's a hit 100 on the dot tomorrow afternoon. Same here. I think it was 98 today here. Oh, it was so bad. Definitely over that shit. Oops. Being born in Florida, the heat here is not Being born in Florida, the heat here in not Florida isn't bad. Shit. Ooh, that was close. That was actually very lucky. This is going to be a bit painful. Ah, that wasn't too bad. I think I was overdoing it, pressing that early. Oh, looks to be another boss fight. Oh no, boy, I can do Raging Heat and Sub-Zero Cold. For me, I like to, I always like to wear a jacket whenever I'm out. Because, like, I get sunburned so easily. And I'd rather just be a little bit hotter without getting sunburned with like a denim jacket on than like suffering with the sunburn for a few days. Oh, okay, I see what I gotta do. There we go. There we go. Nah, I ain't safe. I ain't going back for them. That's a fairly easy stage to do, though. Ooh, ooh. Let's see. Lived in Missouri for a bit. Got so cold, like my bike lock shattered. Jesus Christ. And then the pedal snapped off. At least the heat doesn't break my stuff. Yeah, fair. Ooh. I remember when it used to get very cold up in Pennsylvania. It doesn't really get cold Right, like, it gets cold, but it doesn't really get, like, snowy or icy where I live now. Personally, I like the cold more than the heat. Just because I get to wear more layers. Oh, fuck. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. Or is it? It is a good idea. I like being able to put on more layers. Because like in the summertime you can't take off more layers. There we go. Once I learned I can just clip right through that, made this so much easier. I say that as I immediately die. Scared to know what the bonus levels have to have. Shit. Run tip for hot. Wearing a light button-down shirt, unbuttoned over your shirt can block heat. Oh, fun. Fun tip for heat. Yeah. Oh shit. There we go. I definitely believe that's not intentional. Maybe it could be. They got speedrun times for this, so I wouldn't be surprised. That throws me off a bit. Ooh. I was doing well for this. Aw. I was doing so good with this. I had this down. There we go. There we go. Jesus Christ. There we go. Fuck, I keep dodging right into that. It's specifically that one spot. It's in Weird Al's contract that when he shows up to perform, you must have a Hawaiian shirt for him. And make sure you read this contract. That's funny. I never really been into like Hawaiian shirts too much for the longest time. I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Speaking of, and also kind of like I can't remember what the attire's called, but it's the really silky clothes. I've never really been too much into them. And then it was like, I think it was 2 years ago, something just like flipped in me, and then suddenly I was just like really into them. And outside of work, that's what I wear most times. Ooh. Oh, it caught up too quick. This is definitely one of my least favorite levels so far. Most specifically, because of these two little bastards.
Robots.
There we go. It's actually not too bad.
Love. Destroy. Peace.
I don't think there's any form of dodge that you can do with that. There we go.
Dreams. Command.
There we go. Good shit.
Reason. Unknown. Reason.
Plus, those like Hawaiian chairs are just very comfortable,
Robots.
especially during like the summertime.
Love. Destroy. Peace. Exterminate. Emotions. Dreams. Command.
I need to get a few more of them. I've got a good amount, but
Unknown.
some of them are repeating. Like I've got 2 of each.
Unknown.
There we go. Let's see if I can make it this time. Well, maybe next time. Well, maybe next time after that. Fuck me. This game does control very, very well. It's genuinely impressive. I don't know what it is. When I get out of the free fly mode, my brain just like shits its pants with the platforming.
Feelings. Reason. Unknown.
It's every fucking time. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Can we do it? Ooh, that's close. It's so impressive how well this feels for like the joystick too. Like playing with this, like the little free wire mode, feels really good. Oh, don't you fucking do it. Holy shit. It's probably gotta come to the end soon, right? Let me check. Yeah, 47 levels in, so we're 52. That's how many more is through this. What do I gotta do on the side ones? There's my stats. So unlock that. I don't think I'm gonna get through these. I'll try like 1 or 2. But I don't think I'm gonna get through them. I think I kinda just wanna experience the base game. Ooh, okay. Neat. Ooh, okay, so it's getting a little stinky. I'm actually amazed. Never mind. I was gonna say, I'm actually amazed that I survived that. Funny, some of these levels I can beat. Alright. Some of these levels I can beat like fairly easily. Even some of these later levels, but then you get like the one where I just eat my ass for like 10 minutes. and it hasn't felt like anger-inducing frustrating at all. Not in the slightest. That's a little annoying. Okay, I'll say this. This game's logic has it that enemies that can hurt you in this mode light up. They light up orange. However, this specific enemy does not light up orange at all. You can see here, every single thing lights up orange, except this guy. There's just a few things like that. Oh shit. There's a few things like that in this game so far. I probably would count like four genuinely kind of like unfair to the player things that goes against like teaching the player stuff. But other than that, it's so solid. It's so solid. It's unreal. Should I keep doing this? Also, tomorrow I plan on doing a stream as well. It's probably going to be... It won't be as late as this, but I think in the beginning of it, or at least whenever my parts come in, I'm going to start working on my Game Boy Color on stream. Whew, there we go. Because... I'll show it off for those who haven't seen it. So I've got this old Game Boy Color laying around. I have not genuinely used it in a long time. I was looking to mod a console, but I kind of wanted to start off small. The things I wanted to mod ended up being a lot more complicated than what my current skill level is. When it comes to fiddling with stuff with my hands, it's just genuinely a skill I don't really have. However, I wanted to do something. So I was looking through and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to work on this little Game Boy. So I've already taken the inside pieces apart. So right now it's all just being held together just by the shell because I just wanted to have it all secured. But I took it apart. I tested like learning how to take it apart and work on it and shit like that. And then I put these test buttons in. You can see they're really nice and chromatic. And then the shell coming for it tomorrow is going to be this really nice sleek red. If you know the Target Game Boy Advanced, that's what I'm looking to do. Because that shit's really cool to me. I don't know why. I really like the Target Game Boy Advanced. As funny as that sounds. So, I don't think it'll take me too long, like, whatsoever to do. I predict probably, like, what, 20 minutes? 20 minutes at most, maybe? Ooh, okay. Oh, fuck. And then I'll probably I may do the PlayStation Classics. So I currently have Dark Souls 2 still going on. Stardew Valley, of course. The PlayStation Classics. Because we've gone through a ton of those classics so far. Open this up. That up. It's just too big for that. I understand. I understand what I gotta do. Come up here. Come up this way. Hopefully nothing fucks me up. I'm gonna use the D-pad for this. Ooh, shit. Fuck, I moved too fast now. Before I was moving too slow. Oh, come on. It's doable. I know what to do. Maybe I don't. Go into here, do this, knock this down. Oops, shit. Bring this over here, go back up like this. Go back over this way. Oh, that fucker, that bastard predicted where I was gonna be. So, good here now. Just come right back like this. As you can see, all the things that can't hurt me are just completely blue. That's scary. Okay, that wasn't that scary, actually. That was a pretty cool level. I like that one. We're at, what, 49 now, I think? Ooh, okay. Now we're getting into Celeste territory. I forgot you can't jump on them. Yeah, for somebody who usually doesn't like this type of platformer, I think it's really fun. I've had an amazing time with this. I'm genuinely surprised. Holy shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, that was my stupidity. I'm genuinely surprised how good this game is and how little traction it actually has. It's one of those like sleeper indie gems. But I was looking into a little bit of it, and it was just like, there was just nobody really talking about it or playing it or anything like that. Okay. Ooh, get free crunchies. Just in the chance that I end up... There we go. I thought the exit was going to be right there. It felt like a little reward for getting through all that. Oh shit! You know, it's a platformer little game that I really enjoyed. It was a Xbox 360 indie game, like XBLA. I think exclusive? Could have been exclusive. It was called... Wait a second. There we go. It was called like 1001 Spikes or some shit like that. And the whole premise is you have 1001 lives. I think it was like you had a metric fuck ton of lives, and you essentially had to make it through just this unfair bullshit platform gauntlet that just had some really dumb shit. It'd be like it was purposely made unfair. Like you'd be walking somewhere normal. And like, oops, spikes. You died. And that was like the whole premise of just like, it just kept messing with you. And you tried to get through the entire game with 1001 lives. And you genuinely need every single life. I think when I first beat that game, I only had like 20 some lives left. And then I thought it came out on PlayStation like years later, and I think it was called like, the game I bought was like 101 Spikes or some shit like that. And then it turned out it was just this weird like tower defense game that I bought instead. I was like, man, ooh shit, okay. get right into it with this. Ooh, let me get up here. I'm surprised they don't have any more of the shoot 'em up sections. This kind of replaces it in a way, but it was really cool. It was a very basic, fun little shoot 'em up section. I liked it. Ooh. I think that's the end of the level. Hopefully that's the end of the level. I was scared to know if pressing or touching those hurt. Okay, seeing that there's only 6 bolts in this area, it's definitely a checkpoint. Thank God. I really appreciate this game kind of knows too where to put checkpoints at like boss fights. Okay, yeah, they definitely do attack. I have to see if Steam actually has 1001 Spikes, because that's a game I genuinely would love to replay again. It's such a, just a unique premise of just being purposely hard, but giving you a ton of lives to work around with that. Also, I love the fact you have a little crouch animation too, just to give a little bit extra like detail to the character. Even if you never actually need it. I don't think there's a single spot that you actually need the crouch. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my fucking god, that's not a checkpoint. I was just talking positive about these checkpoints. Jump too high. Oops. Thankfully, this section isn't really that hard. It doesn't really seem like they do too much attacking towards you when you're in these phases. I'm stupid. I forgot that you can't touch them. The sound effects in this fight kind of remind me of Axiom Verge. I don't know if anyone's ever played that, but it's a really, really good Metroidvania. I'd definitely say it's one of the poster childs for like the indie scenes Metroidvanias. Just a genuinely solid game I never beat it. I think there ended up being something that I just didn't figure out what to do. Make sure I don't die here. That game's got a beautiful soundtrack. I never played 2. I heard 2 was very weird. I played the second act inverted, didn't finish it. I remember the switching forms for tedious. Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard it was just very weird. Because it's also a game that doesn't have any boss fights or something like that. Fuck! Oh, he's shitting me. Axiom Verge 1's bosses weren't anything to really write home about, but they're kind of cool. They're very unique. The design of everything looks so cool and alien in that game. Also, you had a ton of shit. You had a ton of power-ups in it. So you were constantly unlocking things, and you would get like new forms and like a shit ton of attacks. I think like at the end you have like 16 different attack forms. Oh my god, I didn't realize that platform was gonna drop. The worst Metroidvania I've beaten, I have to say, is Monster Boy in the Cursed Kingdom. Interesting. The worst one I've ever played was a robot named Fight. That is genuinely not only a bad Metroidvania, but a bad video game. It's one of the worst video games I've ever played. It was a roguelike, Dark Souls kind of 2D platformer on the Switch that kind of takes ideas from Tunic, but not executed well. Like, you know how like Tunic has it where it's like all the dialogue in the game's foreign, and you kind of need to like learn the what's it called? You have to learn like the language and stuff like that when you go through the game to be able to understand more. Well, a robot named Fight kind of does something similar without actually giving you the keys on what to do. And one of the biggest issues it had... Oh, shit. One of the biggest issues it had was the fact that, like, shops... Oh my god, I'm stupid. Shops had it where, one run, if you sold them, let's say, a spoon, they would like it, and you get 250 credits. And then other runs, without any semblance of, like, notice, they would hate the spoon. And then they'd just kick you out of their shop, or they'd attack you, or they'd give you less currency. And it was so bad, too, because also, it had a terrible camera. The camera genuinely did not keep track of where you were. On top of it having instant kill spikes, you could be anywhere in the game, and you could just suddenly touch the spikes, instant death. And every single time that you respawned, the entire world is entirely different. All your upgrades you got, all of the map progression is completely gone and completely random now. And that's like one of the worst things you could do for a Metroidvania, is randomizing the world. I feel like, what's the one game? Dead Cells. Dead Cells gets it right, because Dead Cells at least is like intentionally like short. It's fairly short, all things considered. And whenever you get upgrades, you keep them around. Also, I'll read your comment now. You had like 6 forms. You had 6 forms that all do different things, equipment that do different things, and not all your forms can even use the gear. Huh. Like your pig form had the worst melee, It was the only form that could use magic, or a lion that can use melee but can't swing upwards. Yeah, that's definitely a bit rough. Okay, I gotta make sure I don't do what I did earlier. Okay, so I hold this. I got King of the Hill mode. Oh, shit. That's a really cool little final boss. At least final main campaign boss. I do wish there was a checkpoint. That is a little stinky, I will say. Oh, fuck. That thing moved way faster than I was anticipating. But yeah, that game was just so infuriating. And it was like the fact that the camera didn't even work for that game too. Just was not good. I try not to usually harshly criticize a game. I'll try to find positives and stuff. There was genuinely, it's one of the few games I genuinely don't have a single positive to say towards it. Even the boss fights aren't interesting whatsoever. They're just very basic. At least it's easy to kind of get back to this form. It's not like I'm losing much time dying, but I prefer not to. There we go. Get all the points. At least that's like very simple. It's very simple to like not mess up on. Now that I understand this better, I think I should be doing better with this. This is an awesome bull boss fight. I like it. Random death aside, and no checkpoints. I think this is awesome. As long as this is the end. I hope this is the end. It is. Thank fuck. Yeah, this was a very solid game. If you like platforming, like little platform games like Super Meat Boy or Celeste and stuff, I fully recommend this. This was sick. I think it's... I don't know if it's on other consoles. I know it's on the Switch, and I know it's on Steam. And then there's a bunch of extra things for you to do as well. So there's like 25 more missions for you to do. You can get all the collectibles and the speedrun times. And a bunch of other cool stuff too. But, yeah, very solid. I liked it. I'm glad I played it. Because I had it sitting in my inventory, and I was like, I was looking through all of them, because I got 35 games. Some of them are genuinely not stream-worthy. Like, they're just not good. They're not even, like, haha, like, entertaining good. They're just bland. I'll attempt like 1 or 2 of the challenge levels, and then I'm fine with moving on to the next game. This is also a game I got in that grab bag. I also admittedly started playing some of it off stream and got hooked on it, because it kind of reminds me of the PlayStation 1 racing games. Because it's just like, an indie little snowmobile racing game, and it's got some jank to it, but the jank's kind of fun. There we go. So that's all 52 levels. Let's attempt to do this one first. So yes, for these you need to actually go and like perfect the levels entirely. Okay, that's fairly simple. I have a feeling they're not all gonna be simple. But yeah, this was beautiful. I actually would probably say this is gonna probably go in one of my top 10 games I played this year, genuinely. This was a lot of fun, and I usually don't care for platforming stuff. Amazing work by the developers. Ooh. I do hope we get to see more of this little series later down the line too. I felt like it had just a good amount of upgrades and stuff, that it wasn't too convoluted. Oh shit, excuse me, my bad. I feel like the upgrades were very tasteful. The only thing maybe would be like the little sections where you take over as the like free cam, like the free fire. But even then, I thought they were pretty solid. If I had to change anything, would be like this 4 specific spots I did complain about. I genuinely think they need some tweaking. They just don't really teach the player too well. Art platforms like this never personally caught my interest to play. Yeah, bro, same. I usually don't like this stuff. I think it's just fair enough that has me enticed. Usually I don't like hard platformers at all. Like, I've beaten Super Meat Boy and gotten through, what was it, like the Rotten World or some shit like that. But I generally never would really want to play that game again. It's an amazing game, but it's just a little too frustrating. And this, I could actually see me replaying this at some point too. Like, if it ever went on sale on Switch, I'd probably replay it personally. Like, this is genuinely just very fun. And for me, I barely even play too much, ooh. I barely play much, Mario games. I wonder if I have to do these, like, in order. I can't imagine so. It's just a silly little one where you get to play music. It's funny, it's a music test. Or it's not a music test, like the music player. That's funny, I like that. I hear Super Meat Boy has achievements for something like full game straight no death. Yeah, it's brutal. It's diabolical. Hey, I technically perfected that. Yeah, that was sick. I'm glad that these extra little levels weren't too hard either. They're kind of just fun little romps for completing the rest of the stuff. That was sick. This was a genuine fun time with this. But we're going to start moving on to the next thing now. I'm going to close this down for a second. Is it this? Nope, it's not that. There we go. So I'm going to close that out real quick. I'll close out of this game. So it'll just kind of be a little bit of nothing for just a second. I think this should take this and move it over. Oh, nope, it did the opposite. There we go. Here we go. This is Snow Moto Racing Freedom. Let me change up this stuff real quick. There we go. Let me fix up some of this stuff real quick too. But yeah, that Super Meat Boy is a lot of fun. I did have a great time playing Super Meat Boy. Also, let me fix this. Where is it? There we go. And then I just gotta bump this up. Trying to play this like while I was watching something else was so loud. So I had to lower the volume on that. There we go. This is kind of like those crusty ass PS1 racing games. It's clearly made by just like a few people. They knew what they wanted to do, and they just go with it. It's really fun. So you get a level up system. The higher you are, the more vehicles you start unlocking. There's different tiers, kind of similar to what's it called? Like the futuristic racing games. And there's some very big jank in this, but it was enticing. I had a good time playing through this. You're gonna see some of these levels are just an entire area that they just threw a bunch of random checkpoints in. I would hardly call some of these race levels. However, it is kind of charming. I kind of do like it. I ended up playing through a good bit the other day because me and Merc were in call and we were just like crying laughing at some of the ragdolls this game has. Once you start getting faster CCs though, is when you start seeing a lot more of the jank. It gets very crusty very quickly. Also, you get a nitrous boost as well. Actually, should have saved that for going uphill. These racers do not share the same friction as you. They will speed past your ass going uphill. There's also only 3 big areas in this game. They actually reuse a lot of this surprisingly well from what I've seen. Because there's like different, like night and day. Also, I can lower this sound since we're just going to be hearing the same snow speeder sound. Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh, what's funny too is when you crash, instead of it like respawning you like a little bit away or something like that, it just respawns you right where your bike is. So sometimes you can just straight up brute force crashing into spots if it means that you're able to get a fresh respawn like right there. But this kind of got me wanting to... Fuck. This kind of got me wanting to look for some more just random racing games on like Steam and stuff too. Because I don't have too many, unfortunately. Normally, for Steam or like PC, I primarily just get games that are like shooters and stuff to utilize the the keyboard and mouse better. However, on like Switch, I'll usually primarily get either platformers or racing games on them. So I do have actually more racing games on that. I could always use too. But some of the racing games I have on Switch are genuinely pretty bad. There's a game called like VSR. I think it was early on that it released on the Switch. And it's like a space racing game. Premises like you fly through Superman 64 hoops. And it's as fun as it sounds. There's like no friction in your driving. The AI is like non-existent. And nearly every level is just in space in the void. And like that's it. But I do actually have a GP Moto like water racing game. I think it literally is called Water Sports, funny enough. Whee! Flip! Oh, shit. Also, you got a trick button on here, too. You just do random tricks, and it gives you a little bit of nitrous. How many points you get doesn't really matter. I feel like sometimes I've gotten tricks that give me like 100 points, and it gives me no boost. But then there's other times where I do like a 5-point trick, and it gives me half a full meter. There we go. Oh shit, there's one more. But I figured I'd show off like the easiest cup first to kind of show the beginning of this game, and then I'll go into more of the later areas. Uh-oh. Thankfully you can restart levels too. So if I decide to restart this level after like not getting first, I can, and it doesn't punish you. Also, I watched Merc play through and beat all the stunt courses for the Sega Dreamcast version of that Vanish Point game. The one I was playing on the stream last week. Holy shit, it's so hard. You need to genuinely have near perfect gameplay to win. Because the stunt tracks, they work on a point system, and it's just like, oh, to unlock the next level you need 70 points, but it gets to a point where it's like you need literally like 98% of the total amount of points in the entirety of the stunt tracks to be able to actually progress. It's nutty. And your reward is a 10-second cutscene of that loading screen. You know the loading screen where it's like the fucking skeleton in the car? It's a 10-second CGI cutscene of that, and he's like driving on bumps. That's it. That's all you unlock. That shit had me crying. Let me show off some of this stuff too. We're still going with the tier 1 snow speeders. These are more actuated, like thought out courses. However, they can be kind of nasty. It's funny, some of these courses the AI is really, really good on, and they'll just smoke you. They'll leave you in like the blizzard. And then others, they're just like, they're running off 1cc. This guy, he's kind of leaving me in the dust right now. I do got a nitro though. Blip. But yeah, I ended up getting a kick out of this little game. It's I love when like these little indie games or like these older racing games have like a little bit of jank to them, because it makes them more fun. It makes them a little bit more interesting. And I kind of like the fact that these games know what they are. They're not trying to throw like an entire story down your throat to justify driving like a like a Mitsubishi. They're just like, yeah, you like snowmobiles? Fuck it, I do too. Let's drive. It's all you need. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. I was looking at the wrong... I think I'm looking at the wrong spot. Where do I go? I guess this way. Okay. It's kind of impressive how good, in some instances, this looks at night, too. I wonder if there's a way to remove some of the UI. I don't think there is. I think this would look really cool without any UI on the screen. Or at least with like the mini-map still on. Let me see. 'Cause I don't need to know the names. Display HUD. You can turn it on or off. Well, it turns most of it off. Excuse me. I was playing some of the another Steam game I've had in my library for years. Earlier, I was just doing a little test stream, kind of just messing around. And that game was really fun too. I had thought it was called You Suck at Parking. And I thought it was like not like a viral game, but I thought it was popular. Like I thought people knew of it, but no, apparently like nobody really played that game. And it was so weird because I swear to God I saw people playing it in the past. Unless it was something else. Its total peak player base, I think, ever was like 400. And it was such a fun little single player game that also has like a fun multiplayer to it. And it's such a shame. One thing that kind of stinks with it though is if you want any of like the cosmetics, they're all free, but they have like a battle pass system. And you can only access the battle pass items by playing online. The Steam charts say I was the only person who played this game today. Yesterday, when I was playing it with Merc, there was a total of 4 people online. And only me and Merc were actively in like an online session. So unfortunately all that stuff's locked off, and you can't use any sort of like cheat engine too to kind of give you the cosmetics, because for some reason all of the cosmetics are server side. Because me and my friend group, we used to play a bunch of like friend swap games or just like co-op games, and we never really would play them too much. We'd pick up like a game that's kind of dead and then mess around, and but we'd only be playing for like a session or two. So I would use like a Wii mod or a cheat engine to just give the cosmetics that you get for free in the game. That way we could just mess around and like play without having to level up and go through all the tedious like rigmarole. Because like obviously we're not going to be putting too much time into it. May as well just enjoy what the game's fun has fun behind everything. But we tried doing that with what's it called, with You Suck at Parking. It's the first time I've used like Wiimote in years. Fuck me, that Wiimote's gotten so bad. But we tried redeeming stuff, and I was like, nope, it's completely server side. It's like, man, come on. It was so cool to just have this stuff unlocked. We'd probably be playing more of it if we had all of it unlocked. Also, as you can see, I've gotten a new vehicle. This is the tier 2. So these are like tier 1. These are tier 2. They don't really show you that you're going into the next tiers, besides just telling you 600cc, 800. And each tier has like 4 vehicles. And then you level up and you gain them over time. I kind of like to go to the next one after playing with the first one, just because it gives me something else. You can change up... Ooh, that's sick. I'm taking that. You can change up the color of your snow speeders as well on top of your character. But you can't really change anything else besides the colors on your character. So like the hair and everything like that, they're always predetermined. But you can at least change up the colors, which I do like. Oh fuck. Whee! I had sent to the fucking void. Something that frustrates me, going back to Wiimote stuff, something that frustrates me is when a small little fun program or company goes from being like small to trying to be corporate, and then like they'll try to do like this quirky thing where they will name the engine or the browser that you're using like something quirky. Wiimod, for example, used to just be called Wiimod. It was just fantastic little community-made cheat engine that was accessible for people. And it was like perfect for like if you just have like a bunch of multiplayer games where you're not doing anything, you just want to give like all the cosmetics or stuff. But when I opened it up, I downloaded it again after not touching it for probably like 3 years. They've completely changed it. It's called Wand now. The engine's called Wand. And it's got so much advertisements and subscription shit in it too, that I was immediately like, just uninstalled it. Man, I always like when things kind of feel indie or small, or like a bit amateurish, because it feels more personality, like it has more personality to it. Like, yeah, it is nice to have something that just has like fairly decent quality to it, but it doesn't have to be like corporatized quality. Like I want the UI to be able to work, but like I don't want it to be I don't want it to look like Walmart operating system. I'd take a corporate UI over a broken UI, but I'd take, if it's a functioning UI, I would take like a small team's UI over it, over corporate. I keep forgetting I have this nitrous boost. There's actually a cooldown system too. I just saw that man get teleported into the void. There's a cooldown system to your stunts as well. It's probably to prevent you from being able to just cheese the nitro like you can in the Harley Davidson game. Uh-oh, I fucked up. But ultimately, the points that you get off of that don't mean anything. You can't actually utilize them for anything besides nitrous. It's interesting they have a little UI in the corner that tells you. There's no like Tony Hawk inputs either. It's just a single button press and then you start doing the move. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Oh my god, 4th place. I ain't winning this cup. 5th, 4th. Jesus Christ. I don't even know if getting first will land me in 3rd place or anything. I don't think it will. See if I can do a flip. Flip! Oh yeah. I've never ridden a snow speeder before. However, the closest I've ever come to it is when I used to work on motorcycles. Very early on, I'd worked on this bike that kind of just looked like a glorified snow speeder, but you took the snow speeder aspect of it and you just turned it into a motorcycle. And it was one of the coolest bikes I've ever ridden. I wish I knew what the name of it was. It was at the time that I wasn't working on like the full bikes themselves, but like individual pieces and parts and like the engine. But it was so much fun because like the best part about working on all of them was test riding them afterwards. I don't know if I'd ever go back to working on motorcycles again, but it was a fun time. Unfortunately, that building did not have any form of AC though, and it had a tin roof, and it was putrid. It was, oh my god, 4th again. And that tin roof was so bad. It was miserable. Let's do Freedom League. I can't remember if the world ranking actually worked. Yeah, could not establish a connection. Let's go and do this one. It's wild that the shit's like a level 105. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, at that point, it's just a single color. I can just edit it myself. There we go. This is kind of where you'll start seeing the jank too, because you'll start just flying off of your shit. Whee! Hit him with the front flip. Fuck yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm alive. How? Okay. Well, that's a restart. That fucked me up. I was kind of hoping that'd kill me. This. Nice. I like the fact that the front flip is worth more than the back flip, though. It's kind of funny. I think it's actually easier to land a front flip than a back flip. Hopefully this doesn't launch me. You can also make your speeder do wheelies too. It's kind of funny. It's very dangerous though, because it'll just instantly like knock you out if you do it too sensitive. Fuck you, I get first. Yeah, eat shit. It's kind of fun though, coming up with your own ways to kind of beat the AI too. As almost sloppy as it is for these big level designs, where the racetrack is questionable at best, it's still kind of fun. I get some more nitrous. I do some more You Suck at Parking after this as well. I'm actually surprised I ended up beating in like in just an hour. Hey, I got second, and I got launched into the stratosphere. I do appreciate the fact that there's God rays for these checkpoints. Holy shit, I just watched that man get obliterated. So did I. Okay, there it is. Also, I'm not sure if anyone's seen it or have gotten this version yet, but YouTube's changing around its UI system. It's kind of getting rid of dislikes entirely, at least for like in select countries. So like right now, it's going into effect in America. If you are a content creator, you can no longer see your likes or dislikes in your YouTube studio for desktop and mobile. Uh-oh, this fucked me up. Hey, third place last second. You can't check your likes or dislikes anymore. And then also on YouTube Shorts, you can't dislike them anymore either. It's not something I really interact with too much, but it can help out YouTubers figure out what and what doesn't work, or what does and what doesn't work. So it's a shame to see another feature that helps out content creators kind of just get shafted. Gonna get to a point where they remove comments as well. I swear. Oh shit. Wrong button. I meant to do the move. That second place ain't bad. One more. This cup was actually easier than the last cup that I skipped over. Jesus Christ, that one was like really, really hard. The speeder actually also feels good to control, whereas the speeders in that one just did not. Oh shit. I think you get a little bit of nitrous per checkpoint you get too. That one's gonna beat him. Oh, I got second last second. Damn it. Damn, requires rank 63. Oh my goodness. I kind of liked this one. Ooh, apparently the steering's really good for that. Oh, I could try it. Yeah, let's try it. I'll do a few more of these and I'll move on to the other game. Do some of the physics as well for this. I don't think I'm winning this cup with this current track record. Aw, a fifth. The Slick Wolf. The Mia Wolf. Ooh, this kind of looks pretty. I don't know how many times I've played with a sunsetted map. It's kind of where they start dusting you. Oh yeah, I ain't winning this one. I am fucked. Oh, I get 7. At least I get 8th. Yeah, I ain't winning this. Holy shit. Even if I was to, like, come back around with, like, first place in these races, I don't think I'd be getting it. Fuck, I did it again. Oh my goodness. Okay, as you can see, they start dusting you here. Oh, shit. I believe this game actually came out on the Switch first too. It's funny because a bunch of Switch games I'm playing on Steam through this handbag. Grab bag. Fuck. Oh shit. Uh-oh. That's a building. I thought it was a ramp. Oh, I think I'm dead here. I think I'm fucked. Where y'all going? Easiest first place. They all went the long way. I still ain't winning this though. Wow, I'm actually in third. Maybe I could. I could retry this last level if I end up not getting like directly first and shit like that. Alright. Ooh. It's a far way to go. Let's see. Ooh, uh-oh. That may be enough. I think that's enough for me. That should... Fuck! I miscalculated. Yeah, fun little game. For what I paid for it, definitely worth it. I kind of find it charming. It is lacking a lot of things. Um, and it definitely has some issues, especially like the faster you go, the more jankier it gets. But it's kind of fun. I like it. Let me go into this now. Close out of that. And we move on to, I'd probably say, the last game of this stream, as we're starting to sit at 3 hours coming up. So You Suck at Parking will be probably the last one. Actually, I had a lot of fun with this one. There we go. Let me fix the audio real quick. There we go. But this is a fun little multiplayer game. It's got a fun little campaign to it. Just this basic little drive around. There's little missions that you can do that have like a whole handful of levels. Okay, go in here. Oops, not like that. Actually, you can see here all the different levels. So each one of these little sections have a handful of levels tied to them. These crowns are kind of like challenge levels. I'll try not to be doing them because they're genuinely pretty hard. Gotta figure out where there's actual new levels at though. One issue this game has is there's no map, there's no world map that kind of shows you where everything is. I did not end up doing that one. I skipped that one. Ah, shit. This is a game I'd love to get some people to actually come around and play some multiplayer with at some point. It's genuinely a ton of fun. Let's just start with this. Let's replay some of these levels. I think this is the first one you can do. This kind of teaches you the concept. What you're trying to do is you're trying to just park in parking spaces as quickly as possible. So just like that. The multiplayer kind of touches up a bit on this too. But for the most part, everything you experience in the single player also is retained in the multiplayer, which is kind of fun. But I genuinely feel like this was a game that they anticipated on being a lot more popular than it was, for the fact that like the cosmetics and stuff are tied to server side, and there's such a big emphasis on doing the multiplayer. Thankfully they have this whole single player stuff, and there's even like a hard mode to single player too that they have, which is nice. I've had this game for the longest time in my inventory, and I just never opened it because I was like, I don't know, I just had other games I was playing. This is just a very easy early level. It kind of just teaches you not to touch those scalding hot railways and stuff like that. More to kind of get your like bearings down for the game. It genuinely can get fairly challenging later on. I've completed these. Also, the big gimmick too. Oh, I actually perfected that. The big gimmick too is you can't stop. If you stop, your vehicle parks itself, and you can't back up. You can't press your stop button to go backwards. In this, it doesn't park you because you're in a little open world, but when you get into the actual levels themselves, they have when you stop moving, for a short distance, it'll automatically park you. There's a little spot over here. I don't know if there's anything I need to hit to drive off this side. There it is. Huh, maybe there's just nothing there. Interesting. But there's a handful of like little worlds and stuff like that that you can explore. And realistically, it's just enough to teach you all of the multiplayer mechanics and stuff. I gotta find where new levels are. Maybe there's one up here. Oh. Oh, what the hell? It put me all the way over this way. That's not what I wanted. There is a little bit of jank to this game, I will say. Going up certain hills are very broken. Like, you kind of lose all trajectory of where you're turning going up that specific hill. There we go. What's this get me? Nothing. Cool. Oh, they definitely could have had things designed a lot better for the campaign. I'll say that. Let's get Brandon's favorite mode, the Proxy Monty Mines. There we go. Aw. Oh shit. As you can see there, I stopped in my tracks and it automatically parks you. Ooh, shit. I got barbecued. There we go. Thankfully, all you need to do is literally just touch the parking space when you park on it to get them. In a way, this kind of reminds me a bit of like Blast Core in how it controls and how the levels look. Because Blast Core, it doesn't feel like you're controlling vehicles, but it does feel in a way like you're controlling like something like that's not clearly like a person. I don't know how to really describe it. But Blast Core doesn't really control... Oh, you fuck. It doesn't really control like a driving game. It feels... You fuck. It feels like a... Almost like a tank control game. You little shithead. Oh my goodness. But it kind of reminds me of that. It just has like this... little bit of tank controls to it, but like it's very accessible and kind of easy to learn. you're not actually learning how to drive like a vehicle in this game, more so like just learning the proper control. I'm describing this so badly, but it does remind me a lot of Blast Corps, which is probably also a reason why I like it. Plus the very flat levels too. Oh, oh, there I go. One thing you gotta keep your eye out too is your gas level in this, because there's two timers. There's the overhead timer that keeps track of like how long you have left in the level, and then there is the what's it called? I have a feeling I don't want to do this. There's your gas timer. So your vehicle will have like 5 to like 15 seconds to be able to drive to where you want it, and then you can park it. Let's see if there's anything over this way. I missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, I was hoping it was going to give me the pity. Yeah, I've already been here, but I may say fuck it and try it anyway. There's Mastery Island 3. Let's try doing some more of this. These were genuinely fairly challenging earlier. And when I was kind of like setting stuff up for the stream, I was playing through these and I was like, holy shit. Also, your momentum isn't based off of where your car is currently aiming. It's more so based off of like where you're aiming when you land. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna skip this level. Let me try doing this one. I've not actually played this one yet. Nope. Knocked myself off of that. Whee! Okay. Oh shit. Neat. I don't believe there's any specific requirement for you to land more precisely on these as well. I think they give you the time allotted bonus no matter how you're parked. There we go. I just need one more. There it is. Did not unlock that. Oh shit, this is where I'm supposed to go. Neat. I have to assume these ice freeze your car if you hit them. Ooh, okay. I've actually not played on these ice levels yet. So no surprise, there's ice physics. There we go. Good shit. Okay, that didn't seem to do anything. Okay, that did. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it also kind of reminds me of Blast Core in a way too, is when you hit something, you kind of like ricochet off of it, and you lose your traction. There we go. But I didn't mess up with that. It's 2. Now I just need 3. What's cool is as well, they offer a little menu option to look around the map too if you're stuck on what to do. I accidentally reset. Shit. There we go. So if you're lost, what you can do is you can press the inspect button and it lets you look around. And it's cool because it gives you, I think, like 10 to 20 seconds whenever you're playing multiplayer to view that as well. So everyone's kind of on board and can see what the map has to offer. Aw. That's pretty nice. These last one's over here. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, rip. A weird control scheme this game has is, so to restart the level is press Y, but to restart your car you have to press down on the D-pad. There's nothing else that occupies any of these spaces on your buttons. So it's weird that specifically your car restart is the D-pad. Nope. Messed that one up. I may as well call a loss on that one. There we go. Perfect. But if we're ever able to get like enough people to actually do multiplayer with this, I'd love to do a multiplayer night with this. Doesn't even have to be for like a stream or anything. This game's just sick. There we go. Just such a shame that like fun little casual romps. Oh, what the fuck? Small little casual romps like this kind of get forgotten about. Okay, let me retry this. So that's one. These bumpers are a little diabolical here. One. Thankfully, you can't die anywhere on this, but you will just get pushed back. Well, you could have that shit happen. I guess you could run out of gas. There we go. Number 3 is over here. Uh-oh. There we go. Ooh, introducing these are going to be a little bit stinky. Yep. Holy shit. Alright, let me park before I mess up. I think we get a lot of gas in this level, it looks. Coming this way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There we go. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to count for a second. Not sure where 3 is. Oh, there it is. 3's actually easy. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah. Where can I go now? Ooh, I've actually not seen this mechanic before. Maybe that, like, freezes me? Sounds like it. Ooh, I'm getting slower. Okay. Probably do this last little map selection, and then I may call it there. This is a fun little variety night. Shit, where do I gotta go? Let me try this. Okay, I kind of see. I'm an icicle. Does it count? Oh my god, that counts. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, as I'm starting to wrap things up here, depending on how long this takes to get through. Oh my goodness. I'll probably do some more Stardew Valley tomorrow, maybe. I'm kind of feeling more Stardew Valley. Merc actually has never really played much Stardew Valley before. The most he ever did was punch a few trees and then like stop playing. So me and him were playing through the co-op last night, and I was showing him. Nope, I was showing him how to play it. And it was funny because even if I ended up playing like offline a whole co-op thing with him, I still wouldn't get sick of the game. I'd still be playing it on stream and off stream. Land, yeah, there we go. Perfect. Oh. I think I'm moving too slow for this. Oh no. Perfect. And then obviously I still got Dark Souls 2 I'm going through. Fuck! That counted. Oh. Wish I would have known that. I still got Dark Souls 2 I'm going through. It counts. Fuck it. It works. Fuck it. We ball. I fucked up. I meant to reset car. Got Dark Souls 2, got the Variety Night still, and everything like that. But tomorrow I'm probably going to be doing Stardew Valley. Alright, this looks to be the harder vehicle, or the harder parking space to do first. I'm gonna do this first. Yeah, that's too far. Does this look good? It does not. I gotta face my vehicle towards the way I want to go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I've learned that's perfectly fine. Now there's this. So I gotta take my vehicle up here. Not do that. Oh, I'm almost out of gas. Let me just restart that now before I mess up. Perfect. Good shit. Yeah, this was a ton of fun. Maybe I'll even come back and do more of this at some point too. Probably next time I do it too, I'll probably just get like blastcore music and start playing that in the background. This game kind of reminds me of that, except for the destruction, obviously. Just reminds me of the mini games that you would see in blastcore, where it's like you can drive around with the vehicles. There we go. One more. Well, that's not it. Yeah, I've already been down there. I see it. Question is, what do I do to get to it? Alright, let me see. Well, I guess if anything, I just have my vehicle go off like this. Maybe that's what I do? Anything I can assume. Yeah, let's try that. Try that better. Alright, yep, it does. I think that's what I do gotta do. It do be like that. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Oops. That's fucked. Oh. Come on, we had this perfect the first time. There we go. I'm feeling this is probably the last one in this set. Holy shit. Oh, maybe the ice cube will land on it. Did not. Also, at some point as well, I may check out the new Mario Kart World Knockout Tour stuff too. I think I was talking about it earlier, but I may do another Mario Kart World stream at some point. On top of another Mario Kart 8 stream to finish up that game in its entirety. 'Cause I got through most of the Grand Prix in 8 in that one stream. There's only 6 left I need to do. There we go. I think that's the hardest one. That feels like it would be the hardest one. Oh. And then did a trick into getting barbecued. That sucks. Uh-oh. I'm so glad I can just do that. When I was playing this the other day, I didn't know you could reset. I thought you just had to eat the L and just watch your car die. Fuck. I ain't getting this. Oh, fuck you. Little bastard. Ooh. Fuck. Just get that one right off the bat. That one's now been proven easy. Yeah, there we go. Holy shit, that was panic. Alright. Where is the last one? I'm not fucking around now. This is taking too many tries. The last one is go this way, go down, go down, go down through that. Okay. I hate this stupid restart button being so easy to hit, but not the restart the car's life. I wish you had to like press it twice or something like that. Alright, this level fucking sucks. I'll get a few more tries. I'm genuinely not pressed if I don't beat it at this point. This level fucking blows. This is not a fun level. I do appreciate that they had the foresight of having the map become transparent when you're under it. I appreciate that from them. There we go. One more. Oh, fuck off. At least your cars don't have lives. I'm glad that there's not like a system that limits how many cars you can have. Oh, ain't going anywhere. This new mechanic is probably my least favorite one out of all of them. Please count it, you fuckhead. Oh, you are an absolute dickhead. Wait, no, I got it. Cool. Fuck that level. Holy shit. That was the worst one I've played yet. I'm glad it gave me the pity win. Woo. That was wild. I was about to be so upset. I was like, what do you mean it stopped at 10 seconds? Got some new stuff. So I can quickly show off this multiplayer stuff. They've got a bunch of really cool things here. And it's very much built like a battle pass. The more you play, especially online, the more you level up. And there's a ton of things that are clearly like replicating other popular multiplayer games. But this game never even made a smidgen of popularity, apparently. Looking at the Steam charts, I think it was like 400 was the max players at one point. It's such a shame. Do I think in its current state it could have been like a viral game? Maybe. It would definitely been more than 400, let me tell you. I really like this game. It makes me sad that there's not really a way for you to unlock any of this shit offline. You have to play online only to get coins. And you're only getting like 40 to 60 coins if you get first place. And these levels are, or these matches are fairly long. They're not like the longest thing in the world, but they're kind of the extent of like how long it took me to go through those later levels. It's such a shame because I'd love to be able to go through and customize my cars like this. But as it currently sits, I think today I was the only active player. So as you can tell, the multiplayer is sadly long dead. It never existed in the first place. You get some very basic customization stuff, like you can choose different vehicles. I've customized all these different ones. Okay. Turn him into a watermelon truck. But you have like your default stuff. You got default skins, default patterns, pattern colors. You get some extra stuff like this. At least there's something for you to get, even if it isn't much at all. But unfortunately, like, nearly everything is tied to the online. But this is also a really awesome game. I'd love to come back to it sometime, play through some more. But on that note, I am going to start heading out. Probably gonna go to bed. It's fairly late. It's sitting at 4:30 now. Hasn't felt like it though. I've been here for nearly 3.5 hours. Just kind of, I really enjoy going through, like a nice little variety of games. But I appreciate y'all very much for watching. And as always, I'll see you in the future, probably tomorrow, at least sometime in the next 2 days. So I hope y'all take care, and bye-bye.